Monster Jam fans? Your boy is back with another unboxing video, and today we are going to be taking a look at Series 42, and we do have all 9 trucks, including the Chase Piece Training Truck Sparkle Smash. Again, just like with the Series 41 Chase Piece ThunderROARus, I did not expect Spin Master to make a Sparkle Smash Chase Piece. But honestly, the more and more that I think about it, it was only a matter of time. So we do have the Chase Piece truck here. And yeah, all 9 trucks are here. This is an alright series, and you'll see what I mean. So, kicking it all off here with Mutt Dalmatian. Now, this is your reigning freestyle championship truck. So, yeah, there you go. Shout out to Blake Granger, threw down one heck of a run. And here are all 9 trucks on the back. So, we have Soldier Fortune Black Ops, the Neon ThunderROARus, which is really cool. We have the Chase Piece Training Truck Sparkle Smash, Crush Cycle, Monster Mutt, the Uncle Sam Jester, which is awesome, the Yellow El Toro Loco, the Kaleidoscope Megalodon, really, this is El Toro Loco, come on now. And then, of course, there is Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So, and also, this is our first time unboxing the trucks with the brand new card art design, so yeah, I do like how it includes a render of the truck. I think that's really cool. I like how the Moss Gym logo's off to the side. I don't know how I feel about, like, this, you know, these weird indents in the cards. I think it's a little strange, but, I mean, I like the new card art. I think it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, like I said, we're kicking it all up with my least favorite, and that is Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So, he will be number 1, and then we will move on to number 2, which is Monster Mutt. And I can't tell you how many times we've gotten variations of both Monster Mutt and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And then we will move on to the Yellow El Toro Loco, and we have also had quite a few variations of this truck, so this is another one. And this one's only higher up on my list just because we see this truck, you know, less and less compared to the Mutts. So he'll be number 3. Number 4 is going to be Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Again, another variation of this truck, but we rarely see Black Ops nowadays. So really cool to have this truck back in the collection. And it looks like potential glossy paint or a matte paint job. I don't know, but we'll take a look at that truck later on in this video. And then we'll move on to the green Crush Cycle. Now, there was a blue one that was already released, and that is the Series 31 release, and I will actually grab that truck to do a comparison with this Crush Cycle. I believe it's the exact same, but, you know, there you go. Here's Crush Cycle, and then we will move on to the Kaleidoscope Trucks El Toro Loco. Again, this truck looks awesome. I love this series. The detail with this truck just looks outstanding, so I'm very excited to take a look at that El Toro Loco. And then moving on to the big 3 here, the big 3, even though El Toro Loco was a part of it. We're gonna exclude the Chase Piece. Here is the Neon ThunderROARus from the Superstar Challenge at Anaheim. This is a really cool truck, very bright. Yes, even on camera this is bright, and in real life it is very, very bright. So there you go, there's the Neon ThunderROARus. And then moving on to my favorite truck of the assortment, pretty much everyone's favorite truck, I do agree, or I do think, and that is the Uncle Sam Jester. And this truck was so cool, of course I had to get a second one to add to the inbox collection. So we'll be opening this one, and then this one will join the inbox collection there. I'm very excited to take a look at this Uncle Sam Jester. What an awesome truck. And then, yep, like I said, we will wrap up this video talking about the Training Truck Sparkle Smash. So the first truck that we are going to take a look at is going to be Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Something that I just noticed is Spin Master removed the QR code for the poster, which is interesting. There is no accessories for these trucks at all. And yeah, at all, which is, I don't know, very weird, very weird. So, taking a look at the card here for the first time, we got the Monster Mutt Dalmatian logo, and then, you know, just the card art design and that information there. I'm really not going to talk about that because, you know, I say it in every unboxing video. Anyways, here is Dalmatian from Series 42, and it looks like this truck rolls perfectly, which is awesome. And here he is up close, you guys. This is another variation of Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and this is the Series 42 singles release. And I will say we have had a Monster Mutt Dalmatian release that is actually very similar to this truck. I believe it appeared in a 2-pack a few years back. So there you go. Anyways, kicking off our inbox or in-depth graphics review, not the inbox. Come on now. We have the Monster Jam logo followed by the Monster Mutt logo. We'll get back to the dog collar here in a second. And then there's Monster Mutt's teeth, looking sparkly white, which is awesome and very sharp as well. Probably don't want to touch those. There's Blake Granger, you know, who just won a World Finals Freestyle Championship, which is awesome. And then in the background, you can see the detail with the fur and the black spots with the Dalmatian truck. Going up to the front, there is the nose and the whisker holes along with the tongue. Then up here on the hood is just more detail with the Dalmatian fur and skin. The other side's going to be the exact same thing. On the back, you have the Monster Mutt Dalmatian tail. And then up here, kind of on the back of the truck as well, but on the top, you know what I'm saying. We have the red dog collar with the Monster Mutt Dalmatian dog tag, which is really cool. Then up here on the roof, you also have the Monster Mutt Dalmatian ears. You have this one, which is flapping in the wind, and then this one, which is, you know, kind of folded in. And Monster Mutt Dalmatian is sitting on a red chassis with a white roll cage, and it does have that exact same white color for the rims with no BKT printing at all. So there you go. I mean, my least favorite truck from Series 42, just because we've seen this Dalmatian quite a few times. So there you go. There's Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and now we will move on to Monster Mutt Dalmatian's teammate, Monster Mutt. And here's the Series 42 Monster Mutt. We're going to take a look at the stand here. So there's the Monster Mutt logo, then the rest of that down below. And here's Monster Mutt up close. It also looks like he rolls perfectly right out of the package. I don't see a single problem with him, which is definitely good. So here is the Series 42 release of Monster Mutt. Again, another variation that we have of this truck. It's a little interesting that they chose this this turquoise blue color. And we'll talk about that when we get into the in-depth graphics review, which we will actually do right now. So, again, first up we have the Monster Jam logo, followed by the Monster Mutt logo. We'll get back to the dog collar in a sec. There is Monster Mutt's teeth, again, looking sparkly white and very sharp. And then there's the driver. You can barely see him there. We'll say it's Bryce Kenny, even though he doesn't drive Monster Mutt anymore. He's the new driver of the Tech Deck Rec Deck. You know, hey, respect the deck. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. And then in the background, you can see just the detail with the skin and fur with the Monster Mutt dog casting, I should say. And then going up to the front, you have the nose with the whisker holes and the tongue. Then up here on the hood is just more detail. The other side's going to be the exact same thing. And then on the back, you have the Monster Mutt tail. And then up here on the back half of the truck, you have the red dog collar with the Monster Mutt dog tag. Then up here on the roof, you have the Monster Mutt ears, which are, I did forget to mention that the tail and the ears with both Monster Mutt and Monster Mutt Dalmatian are a kind of like a rubber material, so not a choking hazard at all. And you can kind of move them up and down. If you move it like up way too much, that's how you break the ears off your truck. And then I could also talk about the eyebrows there. I should have talked about them with Dalmatian as well. So there's Dalmatian's eyebrows, and then there's the Mutt's eyebrows there, looking pretty scary. And this version of Monster Mutt is sitting on that blue turquoise colored chassis with a brown roll cage, and it does have that exact same color for the rims with that turquoise bluish color. And there you guys go. There is the Series 42 release of Monster Mutt. And now we will jump straight into the yellow El Toro Loco. Man, that El Toro Loco was a pain in the ass to open for some reason. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the yellow El Toro Loco logo right there on the card, and then the rest of that information. And here is the yellow El Toro Loco right out of the package. It also looks like he rolls perfectly, which is awesome. And I did not expect this El Toro Loco to actually have a glossy paint job. A matte paint job with this yellow El Toro Loco actually would have been really, really cool. But, you know, again, I'm just a fan. I'm not, you know, Spin Master. I don't actually make these trucks. I just, you know, review them for the YouTubies, you know, and try to give constructive criticism if I have any, you know. So we're going to jump straight into the in-depth graphics review. So first up, we have the yellow El Toro Loco logo along with the Monster Jam logo. Then you can see the flames there. Highlighted with the purple tips, I guess. I don't know. And then going along the side of the truck here, you have the driver there. We're going to say this is good old MJ Solorio because, you know, he ran the yellow El Toro Loco at the World Finals. And he actually did pretty damn well. So, hey, shout out to MJ. And then we also have the yellow El Toro Loco teeth. Also looking pretty white. So, shout out to him for keeping his teeth cleaned. Going up to the front, we have the chin hair there. And then up here on the hood, you have the nostrils with the nose ring and the flames coming out of his nose with the purple outline there, which looks really cool. I will say the flames do look a little bit faded, or kind of, yeah, they just look faded on here, which is weird. The other side is the exact same thing. On the back, you have the yellow El Toro Loco logo along with monsterjam.com, and the same flame wrapping there, highlighted with purple. And then up here on the roof of the truck, you have yellow El Toro Loco's iconic horns. You have, they kind of start off as a pinkish color, or they start pink right here, then it's just purple there. They go pink to purple to like a, I don't know, kind of like a burnt yellow color there on the tips. So there you go. And El Toro Loco is sitting on a gray chassis with a black roll cage, along with some purple rims and white BKT printing, which will definitely help this truck stand out if you plan to, you know, display your truck. So there is the yellow El Toro Loco. Not much I can say about it, just another re-release. And we also have another re-release of a truck that we don't see as much because, you know, this is a retired truck. That being Soldier Fortune Black Ops. And here is Soldier Fortune Black Ops, and we're going to take a look at the card here first. There's the Black Ops logo, and then the rest of the information there. And here is the truck up close. Also looks like he rolls perfectly, which is outstanding. And here he is up close, you guys. This is Soldier Fortune Black Ops from Series 42. I do believe it has been a minute since we have seen the Soldier Fortune Black Ops. I couldn't tell you the last time we actually saw this truck. I know we didn't see it at all last year, so yeah, there you go. And again, this truck is actually half glossy paint and half matte paint, so you can kind of see the glossy paint shine with the light there, and then the back half of the truck right here where it says Soldier Fortune Black Ops, that's actually a matte paint job, which is really cool. I like that, actually. And now, doing our in-depth graphics review. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but I'll see what I can do. First up, we have the Soldier Fortune Black Ops logo, and then the Monster Jam logo along with the American flag. Then you can see, you know, just the detail that Spin Master used for the casting of this truck. There's the driver. We're going to say it's good old Tony Oaks because he used to drive the Soldier Fortune Black Ops. You know, I saw him drive this truck at World Finals 19 when he competed at the Young Gun Shootout, or the Double Down Showdown, whatever it was called. So, yeah, there you go. And then going along to the front of the truck, you have a spot for the grill. And then up here on the hood is just more detail with this truck. The other side is going to be the exact same thing. Then on the back, you have the Soldier Fortune Black Ops logo along with the red taillights. And then up here on the roof, there would be a little spot for the Soldier Fortune Black Ops gun. However, you know, there are no guns allowed with Monster Jam, you know? I don't need to explain that well. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Soldier Fortune Black Ops is sitting on a gray chassis with a black roll cage, and it does have black rims with white BKT printing. So there you go. There's Soldier Fortune Black Ops from Series 42. And now we will move on to the new trucks now. No longer any variations. And we'll kick it all off with the Green Crush Cycle. And here's the Green Crush Cycle up close. First, we're going to take a look at his logo there. And then, you know, that information. And here he is up close, you guys. This is the Green Crush Cycle from Series 42. And also looks like he rolls perfectly. So far, we are doing outstanding when it comes to the trucks rolling straight out of the package. And here he is up close. This is the Green Crush Cycle, like I said. And this is the second time that we have received a Crush Cycle truck. Like I talked about in the beginning of this video, we have received a Blue Crush Cycle. That one from Series 31. And we will take a look at that truck. We'll actually compare it with the Series 31 release here in a little bit. So first up with the in-depth graphics review, we had the Crush Cycle logo along with the Monster Jam logo. Then you can see all the detail that they put onto this garbage truck design. You got some red and white. I don't know if that's supposed to be like caution tape or whatnot. You can see some detailing there with some metal work. So that's really cool. And there's the driver. I don't know who'd be driving Crush Cycle, so we're going to say it's an anonymous driver. And going up to the front, you would have a spot for the grill printing if it was there. And then up here on the roof, you have the Crush, or not the roof, the hood. You have the Crush Cycle logo. The other side, it's going to be the exact same thing. And then on the back, you have a spot for the tail lights. This is where the trash compactor would be. And then up here on the roof, you just have more detailing there with this truck. And I will mention that the back half of this truck, especially with the garbage, or the green part of the garbage truck, is actually plastic. So obviously the white part of the truck, that is the die-cast metal, and then it's just plastic here on the back. So that's probably just for, you know, trying to save some money when it comes to designing these trucks. And Crush Cycle is sitting on a gray chassis with a green roll cage, and it does have that exact same green color for the rims with no white BKT printing at all. So now I don't even have the truck. Wow, that's really sad. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab the Series 31 Crush Cycle. Okay, I got them. So now we'll do a side-by-side comparison. We'll throw the Series 31 one right there, and then here's the Series 42 release. So obviously, both of the trucks look damn near identical. Oops, I hit the damn camera. Look at that, crazy. So yeah, both of these trucks look damn near identical. The only real difference that I can see is obviously the colors just changed. It shifted from blue to green. So there you go. And there's actually no BKT printing on the Series 42 release. Now we'll do, you know, the front of the trucks, show the hoods here really quickly. I will say this Crush Cycle logo is a lot more clear than this one. Again, this one looks kind of blurry and faded. The other side is going to be pretty much the exact same thing for these trucks here. And there is the back of the trucks as well, and then, you know, the roof. So there you go, just showing you a little comparison with the Crush Cycle truck. And there you go. So now we'll move on to the big three, excluding the chase piece, and we'll kick it all off with the Kaleidoscope Trucks El Toro Loco. And here's the Kaleidoscope Trucks El Toro Loco up close. We'll take a look at the card and stand here. So there's the El Toro Loco logo. It looks pretty normal, and then that information there. And here is the truck. Let's see how it rolls. Looks like the truck rolls pretty well, and there is a bend in that back axle, I will say. So dang, we won't go a perfect, what were we at right now? Like 7 out of 9? Dang. Oh well, I mean, I will see if I can fix that. And then looking at the front axle, there also might be a little bend in that front axle there. I'll see if I can fix that. But here he is up close, you guys, the Kaleidoscope Trucks El Toro Loco. Again, I love this series, the design, and just like the whole theme of it. I just think it looks really, really cool, and I'm really, really excited to see this truck compete in the next sign-up series. So, doing our in-depth graphics review, first up we have the El Toro Loco logo, followed by the Monster Jam logo. Then in the background, you can see all the kaleidoscope designs. I already mentioned what a kaleidoscope is when I talked about the, the Series 40 video, I think, when it was with Megalodon. So yeah, I don't need to mention that, but you can see all the design there in the background. There is the driver. I don't know who'd be driving the El Toro Loco. We're gonna say it's good old Fernando Martinez, because why not? And then there is the El Toro Loco teeth looking pearly white, which is awesome. Going up to the front of the truck, the chin hair would be there, but it's not. And then up here on the hood, you have the nostrils with the nose ring, and you can see the flames kind of coming out of the nose there. But it's just like the kaleidoscope design, which is really cool. Attention to detail there, I will say. The other side looks to be the exact same thing. Then on the back, you have the El Toro Loco logo, followed by MonsterJam.com, and that same kaleidoscope design in the background. And then up here on the roof, you have El Toro Loco's clear translucent yellow horns, which is definitely different. That's really cool, I will say. And El Toro Loco is sitting on a clear translucent yellow chassis with a gray roll cage. And it does have that exact same yellow color for the tires. And these are the clear translucent earth tires. So that's really cool. And then I will say the exact same gray color for the rims there. So there is the Kaleidoscope Trucks El Toro Loco. I love this series. I don't know which one's my favorite so far with Megalodon and El Toro Loco. I actually forget if there was a Kaleidoscope truck in Series 41. I don't believe there was, but hey, what do I know at this point? So there's El Toro Loco. And now we will move on to the Neon ThunderROARus. And now it's time to take a look at the ThunderROARus truck up close. First up, we have the little stand there. So there's the logo and then that information there. And here is the truck up close. Looks like this truck rolls perfectly right out of the package, which is awesome. This truck also looks pretty quick, you guys. Could be a future sign-up series championship truck, I will say. So here he is up close, and this is the Neon ThunderROARus. Now, this truck did compete at the All-Star Superstar Challenge back in, what was that, 2023, I believe? Yeah. Yeah, obviously ThunderROARus, driven by Colt Stevens. This truck competed on Team Neon, hence why, you know, this is a very neon truck. So, doing a in-depth graphics review with this truck, there is not a whole lot I can really talk about here. I guess I'll mention the detail that's put into, you know, this dinosaur truck. And then obviously you have the green claw, which moves up and down, which is really cool. There's the driver. You can kind of see him there, or at least the outline. So there's Colt Stevens killing it on the track. And this white and pink design there. You got some green elements, the blue mouth there with the green teeth, which is really cool. And then going up to the front of the truck, you have, I believe, these two things are supposed to represent the eyes, and then there's the teeth there, and he's just smiling for the camera, you know. The other side's going to be the exact same thing. I'm trying to find the Monster Jam logo on here, but I don't see it. And then on the back, you could just see some more design there with this truck. And then up here on the roof, you have the little pink spikes there, which is cool. Just a lot of detail with the ThunderROARus casting, which Spin Master has definitely excelled at. So this truck is sitting on a white chassis with a kind of like a bright purple roll cage, and this truck is sitting, or the truck has the neon green tires, almost the same exact color as the claw here, but it's a little bit lighter, I will say. And then there is some neon pink rims as well. So again, a very nice truck. This is a really cool release of ThunderROARus. I'm glad to have this truck in the collection. I did debate whether or not to actually get this truck for the inbox collection. If I ever change my mind, I can obviously do that, but for now, I'll just have the loose one. So there you go. There's the neon ThunderROARus, and then we will move on to my favorite truck from Series 42, that being the Uncle Sam Jester. All right, I've been dying to look at this truck in person, so let's finally do that. And there is the Jester logo, then that information there. And here is the Uncle Sam Jester up close, and thank the Lord this truck rolls perfectly. That is awesome. Golly, what a badass release here, you guys. And here it is up close. This is the Uncle Sam Jester that debuted at, I kind of forget what World Finals this was, this paint scheme was revealed at. I want to guess maybe, I don't think it was World Finals 20. Maybe 21 or 22. I don't know. I know it was debuted at a World Finals, this paint scheme was, and honestly it was only a matter of time before they made this Jester. So now they got to make the World Finals Black Jester that they just revealed for World Finals 24, which I saw in person. Really sick truck, I will say. So first up we have the Monster Jam logo, and then you have the Jester dude, which is all geared out with the Uncle Sam stuff. Obviously he's got the beard, the hair, and then he's got the Jester hat, which is cool, or actually the USA top hat, which I should mention. You can see some stars in the background, the flag, which is kind of, you know, flying in the air, if that makes any sense. And then you can see the blue star design in the background. There's the red, white, and blue Jester logo, and it does say Jestalade right there because this truck is a Cadillac Escalade. There is the driver, Matt Pagliarulo, of course. Love Matt Pag, one of the most chill, down-to-earth drivers. I love chatting it up with Matt whenever I see him at monster truck events. Really awesome guy. And then again, you can see some more stars there. White stars, red stars, blue stars, you name it. The Star-Spangled Banner truck this is. And then going up to the front, you have a spot for the headlights and the grille there. And then up here on the hood, you have the Star Creations logo, all decked out in red, white, and blue, which looks awesome. And then the other side is going to be the exact same thing. On the back, you have the Tomfoolery Motorsports logo. It is a little bit hard to read, I will say that. And then you can see the blue star design in the background. Then up here on the roof of the truck, you have a big red, white, and blue pinstripe there. Obviously, it's got the white stars, the blue star design back there, then the red and white stripes there, which is really, really cool. Definitely a USA truck right here. And now this Uncle Sam Jester is sitting on a black chassis with a gray roll cage, and it does have red rims with white BKT printing, which definitely helps this truck stand out. What an awesome release. Definitely top 5 of the year so far. even though I'm filming this video in freaking September. Golly. So there you go. There is the Uncle Sam Jester. What an awesome truck. Truck is truly badass. And, you know, America! You know what I'm saying? So now we'll wrap up this video with the training truck Sparkle Smash. I did forget to mention, but obviously I have a second release of this Sparkle Smash. And then there is the Sparkle Smash logo, then the rest of that information. And here is the truck up close, you guys. It looks like he rolls perfectly, which is awesome. And usually with these training trucks, it's kind of hit or miss whenever they compete in the sign-up series, I will say. But honestly, really, really cool design with this training truck. This might be my favorite of the year so far. I have seen the Series 44 Gravedigger one, and honestly, that truck looks kind of plain. So, obviously, with this in-depth graphics review with these training trucks, it's very quick, so we'll speed right through it. So, first up, we have the Monster Jam logo, and then the Sparkle Smash logo. You can see some stars there, and then you have the, we're gonna get rid of that, with the Sparkle Smash paint job, how it has light blue to pink to a lighter pink to a white there. And then you got nothing here on the hood of the truck. The other side's the exact same thing. On the back, you have the Monster Jam logo. You can see the driver right there. And then we'll say it's Jamie Sullivan, because why not? And I heard she just got announced for the stadium lineup, which is awesome. Congrats to Jamie. Definitely deserves it. And Kayla Blood definitely needs to pick it up when it comes to her stadium game. So, this training truck is sitting on the classic Spin Master metal chassis with a light blue roll cage, or actually, it is a light blue color, but it's also very bright in real life, I will say. And this truck, it does have some light pink rims with white BKT printing as well. So honestly, I honestly think that this Sparkle Smash is my favorite training truck of the year. So there you go, you guys. That's going to wrap it up on talking about the Series 42. We got all 9 trucks here. So make sure to crush that like button. If you guys like this video, why not consider subscribing? It is 100% free. You guys can always undo it. We are on the road to 2,500 subscribers, or 2,500 subscribers, whichever way you want to say it. And breaking news, you guys, I have an Instagram account. I know it's crazy every single time I say it, but it is the same as my YouTube username, at MonsterJamFan0311. You guys get exclusive content on stuff that I am going to post, and you guys get to, well, you guys back in the day could reserve a truck for the sign-up series, but you can't necessarily do that anymore. However, I still give Instagram people a chance to, you know, pick a truck for the sign-up series if they ever want to. And I've been posting a lot of stuff on my Instagram talking about, you know, going to real-life monster truck shows. And the diecast posts have been returning, or they will be returning. I need to get into a better habit of, you know, posting about the newest diecast finds or whatnot, you know. And like I said, the link to my Instagram is always down in my description. And speaking of my description, key information is always in there. I say that every video, I should say. And nope, I already talked about that. And obviously, there are some trivia questions for anyone who likes trivia, some Monster Jam trivia questions right there. We're on Maximum Destruction right now, already wrapped up Gravedigger, and then we did the World... Did we do the World Finals first? No, I think we just did Gravedigger, and then we're on to Max D. I think we'll do El Toro Loco next, and then so on and so forth. So, yeah, there you guys go. We're going to do, you know, quick overview of the trucks from Series 42. So, we have the Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Monster Mutt, Yellow El Toro Loco, Soldier Fortune Black Ops, the Green Crush Cycle, Kaleidoscope El Toro Loco, Neon ThunderROARus, Uncle Sam Jester, and the Chase Piece Training Truck Sparkle Smash. Obviously, my favorite truck from Series 42 is the Uncle Sam Jester. This is one badass truck, and, you know, obviously I had to get a second of that truck because it just looks so good in box, I will say. However, this training truck Sparkle Smash will probably end up being my favorite of the year. This truck looks awesome. I love the colors on it, and also looks damn well in box, I will say. So all 9 of these guys will be competing in the next sign-up series, and that is Series 70, which is going to be a very big one, you guys. I believe we're going to have a total of 60 trucks competing. 20 Spin Masters, 20 Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, and 20 Hot Wheels Monster Jam Trucks. You guys will not want to miss it. The picker truck for Series 70 will be out sometime soon. Obviously, it'll be after this video. But, you know, be on the lookout for it because you do not want to miss out on Series 70. So, this is Monster Jam Fan 0311 catching you guys on the rails.